next guest decided to use his art to bring serious issues to the big screen. Joining us this morning, filmmaker and director Dwayne Stewart. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well. I'm yourself.
I'm very well, thank you. Scars, feel my pain. First, let me talk about your work in the industry. How long have you been in this business, and how did you get into it?
I can say about 5 or 6 years now, full time. Just took the switch from music production and stuff, and decided to jump into a different type of storytelling.
Yeah.
So
what's the catalyst? I'm curious.
My business partner and I, dollars, it's something we've been playing with for a few years, and we just decided we were going to take a short story route. Linked up with a community film project at uni, and
The rest is history.
the rest is history.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me about some of your work so far.
So currently we have a few stuff in production. Just came off the shoot with Minnesota with Mango, Stinky Mango. Coming to Queen is something we have done in the past. Blood Walk, a few short documentaries, won a few festivals, and done the circuit.
It's such Dwayne. I'm going to ask you to use your outside voice because we need to hear you a little more clearly. But you speak of it with such humility. We won a few awards. This is not an easy business to win.
No, it's not.
Much less to win awards. So how has the journey been? Because I know in filmmaking, it's about the budget and about the money you're able to. The cost of production is not cheap.
Now the budget is something we specialize in.
Oh, what you say?
It's cheap.
Ever say that?
So we maximize every day all the talent. I have really, really good people around me. So they help make the productions really great, and just get these stories and these messages out.
Tell me a little bit about this particular production.
Scars, Feel My Pain. So this is the first of 4. So
It's a series.
it's going to be a series. We're writing Daughter 3 now. I'm hoping to shoot next year, hopefully. And with this one, we just wanted to get I know a lot of meaningful stories. In fact, with Blood Walk, for example, we told stories about AIDS on that one. Within the Jamaican culture, our society, how we would interact and deal with these stories on a ground level. So with Scars, we wanted to take that theme of human trafficking, that whole exploitation story, and how it definitely tied into mental health, because that is something that I, just like to make sure people are aware of. I don't think it gets spoken about enough within our community.
Is there something in particular that inspired this particular film?
This one, it didn't start out to become this. We were doing a Halloween shoot, and we do a Halloween challenge every year. And one of the challenges is to create a short story. So the story came up, but we never got the chance to film it. And then over the next year or so, we started playing with it, and it became this whole thing. So we did a bunch of research, and we ended up with this wonderful story afterwards.
It's the beauty of the creative process. Sometimes you start out on one journey, and just takes you somewhere else. So this first one that you've done, human trafficking is a it's a big topic.
It's a big topic.
Research must have been something doing.
About a year and a half, almost 2 years. Just making sure you have the right information.
I'm sure it was very eye-opening for you.
Eye-opening, and had to pay attention to not taking in too much of other people's, trauma and everything. So you might have to space it out, make some different work coming in and out of it. But just took it to the time working with Stephanie Hazel and a few other people getting the thing together, and we just took our time getting the story right, getting the script together.
Who else do you have in this production? As talent?
Alright, as talent we have our 3 leads, which is Alicia Walker, Michaela Sims, and Teresa Reynolds. So they are 3 ladies that take this story, which everyone hopefully will see on August 13th. We're doing a screening in Newcastle at Pinatas, and they took it
And
over the
Stephanie did
top.
what role?
Stephanie is our executive producer. So she's behind the camera in this one. Not everybody used to see her up front.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's talented though.
Yeah,
And so how long did it take you to shoot and edit and get the whole project done?
Our shooting took about, the pre-production can take forever, but I think for filming we did about 2 weeks of filming or so, and then editing was forever.
That's good. 2 weeks of film is? It's a pre and a post.
The pre and the post.
I will give you. So August 12th or 13th?
13th.
13th.
Sunday.
August 13th at?
Kenyatta's Lounge in
Where's
Kingston.
Okay.
Chelsea Avenue 9A. So come out. Look forward to seeing not just Scars, but also Kindle, Woman and Fire. That's a production from Frank O'Neill and Stephanie Hazel. We're live now.
Kindle,
Woman and Fire. Great story, deep, and we will have a mental health discussion coming after. So our psychologists leading this panel will be Christina Walker and Camille Campbell, and we will dive into the topic of depression, how to handle it, how to deal with it, how to cope, how to identify, and taking those tools to go help someone else if need be, or bring yourself to get the help if you're the one that needs it.
Okay, so August 13th, Kenyatta's in Kingston. What time?
5:30.
Is it a free screening or the what?
Free screening is going support.
And how long is it?
We will end by 7 or so.
Okay.
So we'll be screening the films, having the talk, mixing and mingling. Screening starts at 6. So,
Okay, this is the first of 4 because it's a series. When do the others come
well, hopefully production kicks off next year as we plan, and we'll start dropping the other 3 episodes or so.
Okay, great. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
Please call and support our local film industry. The film is called Scars, Feel My Pain. It's about human trafficking. Mental health issues in there as well, being explored. So go see it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here. Filmmaker and director Dwayne Stewart. This is morning and we have more on Smile. Actually, we're calling that interactive